Welcome tonight's to the Dawg Chug, everybody. Tough day for all of us over here. Hope everyone is doing well. A little bit of a weird mood, but as Ed said, the show must go on. People need to laugh, even if whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pass it to you, Ed, because you know how to talk.
Well, that's just wonderful. Well, obviously, we've heard the news and everything. Horrific day in America. But we tonight on the Dawg Chug will keep you entertained. We will make you laugh because, honestly, that's what Charlie Kirk would want us to do. And honestly, he was on South Park, or South Park was making fun of him. And, you know, he tweeted out that he was fine with it, even though they were still making fun of him and he was the butt of the joke. So, hey, in the spirit of Charlie Kirk, guess what? If we can't laugh at ourselves and have free-spirited debate and have fun tonight, then what are we doing? You know, so we're going to do that tonight. We got a full show, all my award-winning hits tonight. Lana's here, Roger's here. We're going to have some fun and try to take you guys away from the news of the day.
Yes. And
free your mind.
We support speaking your version of the truth, even if it's one that other people don't agree with.
Right.
And that's what we're going to do. Again,
that's why they have me on the show. Look at Andy. He has me on the show, and he doesn't agree with any word I ever say.
Yeah.
So
every time he talks, I'm like, you fucking idiot. But
right.
I like that you have your way of thinking, and I respect it, Ed, even though sometimes you make my ears bleed.
Thank you.
And you know what? I've always found nothing makes you feel better than the Cleveland Browns.
Jokes already started.
Hey, Roger, how are you doing?
You know, everything today aside, we said enough. I said enough. I want to tell you that we had let's just get to the show. I got a new, I went down the street. They opened a new Dollar Tree, big giant one, nice one too, man. And they had no Brown. They had Lions, Bengals, and Steelers and Bills, just junk. You know, Dollar Tree junk. No Browns, not a Browns, not even nothing in the store. The only thing brown and orange was the Halloween decorations. So I picked up a Lions mug. Look at that baby, 50 cents, two of them for $1. Can't beat that. So that's what I got. That was my excitement tonight. Was finding this at my new grand opening of the Dollar Tree in Cuyahoga Falls.
Nice.
All right. Well,
is anything $1 anymore at the Dollar Tree?
No, it's $1.25. I don't go in there a lot. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I'm getting the stuff, and then I notice on the thing, everything's $1.25 now. It's $1.25 now.
Then they are lying. Their sign is lying.
Right. And you know what it goes to is, did you see Chippendale got his T-shirt, the Elf T-shirt from the Dawg Chug? And those went up $1, and somebody reminded me, hey, they're $6.99 now. And I didn't even pay attention. I just grabbed it off the rack because they were $5.99 forever. And so that went out, and Sherry's is in the mail. And it's not enough. It's a different one. I found it actually pretty sweet. So and then MC didn't send us last week's winner didn't send me an address yet.
Oh,
so
MC, let's know. I know you're watching.
Send it to Dawg Chug DMs.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we think we need to laugh. I think that would help. Ed, you're the guy that makes us laugh. So I'm going to turn to you, and you're going to get a little sticky, but you know what? Maybe that's what we need. So.
Maybe. And Roger, I will say, that's a beautiful Honolulu blue looking Lions cup you got there.
Here's to the Lions for continuing what they did in the playoffs last year and getting their ass kicked.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we're in the same division as the Packers and the Minnesota Vikings, JJ McCarthy. So
you should. Why don't you just become like a Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan? So then you can watch a team.
If the Chargers weren't in LA, I'd be a Chargers fan for Coach Jim Harbaugh. I'd be on that bandwagon, but I can't be a fan of anything in LA. So I'm going to stick with my bad. Their window's closed, just like the Browns. The Lions and the Browns will be miserable again, and that's what I'm used to for 56 years. So why should it change, Andy? Why should it change?
Why should happiness come now?
Well, happiness is coming now because it's.
That's true.
This is Eddie Columbus with your Dawg Chug. Breaking news. The Cleveland Browns kicked off the NFL season by kicking the shit out of the Cincinnati Bengals in most of the important stats, except one, the score. But hey, it's Cleveland, and Schmidt happens.
Mm.
The Ravens, who are celebrating 30 years in Baltimore this season, blew a big lead and lost against the Bills. I guess after all these years, they still have some Cleveland in them. And finally, Travis Kelce was slapped during his season opener against the Chargers. Get used to it, Travie. Taylor's lawyer is about to go Kanye on you and slap you with a prenup. We want prenup. We want prenup. No, I ain't saying that he's a gold digger. And this is an in Columbus with your Dawg Chug. Breaking news.
Wow.
That
Wow.
was
Man.
fantastic. Yes.
Hey, Cleveland Heights, there's shady people in Cleveland Heights. You got to watch.
Can't believe we could see such a performance from a guy that, I don't want to peek too far behind the curtains, but someone might have been saying they need to get off, social because it's a dark place. But man, can you perform when the spotlight is on? And I love it.
You know what? I tend to always go that way, Andy. And you know what? I get myself out of it with my greatness. I appreciate you.
You should be on camera 24/7 and all your darkness will go away.
That's right.
Hey, Big Brother, if you're listening, I'm ready to join the cast.
Oh,
You would be awesome at Big Brother.
Oh,
how
boy.
good has this season been? I know that's disheartening because, it's not a very good show, but I love it.
Andy, thoughts on Rachel Riley? Thoughts on your Rachel Riley?
She's killing it. The fact that she's still here, everyone's terrified of her.
Yeah.
She's a diva. She's kind of like you.
Oh, I appreciate
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Okay, I'll take that.
That's our Rachel.
All right. This show's getting a little weird, but figured that. Ed, what about a top 10? I heard you came up with a banger.
Yes, we have a top 10. And now this was inspired, obviously, by the misfortune of being a Cleveland Browns fan on Sunday. So with that being said, these are the top 10 punishments for Andre Schmidt. Top 10 punishments.
Should I record for Kevin?
You can do that. Number 10, make him drink Cuyahoga River water.
Mm.
Number 9, he has to live in the city of East Cleveland. Number 8, eat a Roman burger using special sauce from a Deshaun Watson massage.
Ooh, that's disgusting.
Number 7, going back to my normal, fix potholes, all 10 million of them. Number 6, he has to wash Ken Carmen's underwear, hand wash it. Number 5, ride shotgun with Myles Garrett driving.
Ooh, dangerous.
Number 4, bang D. Haslam wearing a Nazi uniform. Number 3, make him get married in the Muni lot.
I loved that.
Number two, you have to make an appearance on the Dawg Chug. And the number 1 punishment for Andre Schmidt is give him a lifetime Browns contract. And that's tonight's top 10.
Wow.
I like number 1.
Yeah.
That
Well
was very
done.
good.
That cheered me up a little bit. Thank you for that.
It shows, Andy.
You know what?
It's showing.
I want to go back to that wedding. I went down to go see Lana and Heather and everyone else. And, but I kind of was thinking the whole thing was a little cringe. But then when I got there, I actually sat there and watched the whole thing. This is kind of funny. I was going to go back because I was out of beer. And then some doofus, he had like a 12-pack of Coors and he started fumbling with it and a beer spilled out and he kicked it like, get this beer away. So I tracked that motherfucker down and I drank it. And that caused me to stay a little bit longer. And then I got sucked in. I was like, this is actually kind of a cool story. It was good to witness it. And when Spider was like walking up to basically start doing the vows, he was like, Andy. And I'm like, hi, I don't even know you knew my name. That's awesome.
I mean, right. And Webster Slaughter was there. I mean, like, what is happening?
It was so cool. So
it was really awesome.
So Ed-like of you to make it about yourself. I love it. I do appreciate it.
Yes, Ed, sometimes you rub off on us. So we appreciate you. And shout outs to both of them.
The newlywed, shout out. May your life be great. Unfortunately, on Sunday, a 1-point loss, but we got a game on Sunday.
And even though nothing good ever comes from the Cleveland Browns, look at this beautiful union it created.
Yes.
So you got to look for the positives, guys.
They can lose together for life.
That's right.
Andy, Sunday morning, I'm sitting in a chair with my tea and I'm scrolling and I get a text from Andy where it's located down in Muni. And I start doing the math. because I got to be at baseball at 11:30, 12 o'clock. And, I start doing the math. If I leave now, and if I try to, how long is the line going to be at Muni to get in? And I can't wait. We're going to get together, November?
Yeah.
And,
November.
I got to wait till baseball, and I got Pee Wee football.
I don't think
can't get
I don't
down
think
there
I've
until
told you guys
November.
about that yet, but we're gonna pick a game that the four of us can go to. It's gonna be awesome.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
be.
we're-
I'm a season ticket holder.
We're,
now.
Well,
You
We're
know,
already
to
out
where
of it anyway, so it's like,
bundle
oh,
up.
pick a game when we're out of it. We're already out of it, so it's all good.
all right. Anyway, what else do we have planned for tonight? We got a full show, and we got to do our picks for this week. We missed last week because I wasn't on the show. So let's move this sucker along. And please,
Right.
everyone, comment in the comments. We need to
Where's
feel the
everyone
love,
at?
the attention.
Yes, where is the check? Is there people even watching? Is it
Everyone's
Wednesday?
just
What's
scrolling
going on?
through Twitter. It's such
Are we
a
on the right day?
tough. It's tough. It's tough out there. You get sucked
It
in.
is. People are not
It
feeling
was,
well today.
it was, the mood was just down. I was sitting at
Yeah.
Jack's football game and I'm scrolling and, me, I'm allowed, say what I say. And, because I come from a different era, man. I came from when Ronald Reagan said, we're not going to let you fucking hippies do what you want, California. And he cleaned his shit up. And then he became president and he cleaned up the fucking mess that they made. You know what I mean? I come
They
from
shot
that
at
era.
him too,
No
though. They
nonsense.
shot at him too.
So
MC.
I sometimes I get myself in trouble because I'm old.
Yeah.
Steve
You know what
and
I try
MC,
though, because I'm raising boys in this world.
Oh.
You know what I mean? So you try to be. I try not to act like my mother, and older people that like just total disregard for. I don't know.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Andy.
I was just saying thanks to Steve and MC and Robo Pete for.
Pete's on from London. My friend Pete. Hi, Pete.
So thank you for bringing up the energy in here. We need it.
Yeah.
I'll
And
be
I
here.
forgot to add, I ran into Ross, hung out with him for a little while.
You did?
Yes, and he thinks he's he did admit he thinks he's gonna have to get back on to Twitter. I asked, is it because maybe the founder of X isn't quite as political these days? And he said, no, the other ones just suck.
Or is it because he needs to sell some socks?
Yeah, probably that.
He probably does need to sell socks.
I really encourage him. He's got to come back on, and he seemed open to it one of these days. So it'll be good.
You
to
know
see
what,
him.
guys? Sidebar about Ross. So I have, the Dawg Chug team for the Race for Grace, Guys, we're in the number 2 spot in donations. The Dawg
Really?
Chug.
Nice.
Wow,
Number 2.
that's awesome.
I'm using our
It's
name.
such a Cleveland thing. Hey, we're number
Right?
2. We're number 2.
That's right. We're number 2.
MC saying though, imagine Andy tracking down a kicked beer off the ground makes feel better. Yes, it did come to that. I was probably about 14 in, and damn it, did I want a 15?
You can justify it at that point. If it's
Yeah.
before the game, you can't justify it. You just look like a homeless guy. But after
this
the
was-
game,
No, this was
14
before the
going to
game.
15. Right.
This
Oh,
was
that's
during
right.
a wedding.
Yeah, this was like at 9:30
He's
in
a
the morning.
certified alcoholic. It's okay. He's certified.
Oh, well, okay.
Hmm.
It's during nuptials. Andy's
I'm just
Homeless
chugging beer. It
guy,
was like there was only
Brandon
3 quarters
Brown's
full.
band,
So when he
what's the
kicked
difference?
it like poked a hole in it, so like a quarter of the beer had spilled out. But I didn't care.
Hmm.
It's great.
That's right.
No beer left behind with Andy. No beer left behind.
Right.
There was like 3 police officers standing like right behind you. I'm just like, "Blurp." Whatever. It's all good.
That's good.
All right, let's move this show
All right, what
along.
we got?
What do we got? What's on the docket?
Well, in honor of Charlie Kirk today, who liked debate. Now, say what you want about him, whether you liked him or not, it doesn't matter. He was great with debates. He went to different campuses and he would open it up for people for debates. And we have the newest segment on our show is called Opposition Position, which is a debate game where you take the position of your opposition. And tonight we'll have Lana be the judge. We'll have Andy versus Roger. And the debate question is going to be: losing the game Sunday was more beneficial for the Browns. Now, Lana, you'll get to decide. Will Andy be arguing that it was more beneficial or wasn't more beneficial for the Browns?
That it wasn't.
That it wasn't. So, Andy, you will say it wasn't. Roger, you will get that it was more beneficial for the Browns to lose on Sunday. Who goes first, Lana?
Andy, he's first in the alphabet.
Okay. Andy, why wasn't it beneficial for the Browns?
There are no moral victories. This is a team full of losers. This is a fan base that is just, we are the biggest fucking losers in the universe. And in order to turn that around, the only thing we got to do is win. Fuck draft picks. That doesn't matter. That's just potential we're going to screw up down the road. In order to get this shit right, we got to step up and win the goddamn games. And they could have done that. They outplayed the Bengals. They put themselves in position to win. They didn't get the job done. So everyone out there feeling sad about it, they're right to feel sad and angry and mad. Anyone that's cheering it, well, you're just a fucking loser.
Damn.
Wow. A fake Mike Crutchfield's here too.
Oh yeah, we do got Crutch. 24-13, Oklahoma.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, I think he's trying to get Roger riled up before he goes.
Yeah, why is he picking on me? Crutch is my guy.
Because he's an Ohio State guy.
What the hell, man?
He's stalling.
You know what? Because they're moving.
Mhm.
You know what? They paid that kid a lot of money, and he's a true freshman. He's got kids his age that are working the drive-thru, fucking up your value meal orders. So they're bringing him along slow. They didn't go out and pay, a 5-year guy and another 5-year guy, and every year they're doing that. They're going to bring this kid along, and he's going to win a couple natties for him.
Hey, Roger, nobody cares about Bryce underwhelming.
All right.
Your turn.
You're up.
Oh yeah. What was the thing? Which way?
You have to argue that it was.
Oh, this is
beneficial.
Yes.
For the Browns.
This is all about evaluation. This whole season's about evaluation. He brought in a professional quarterback to throw to the wide receivers. You know what? Greg Little, we were all blown away. People thought Greg Little was better than Josh Gordon when he came here because in the beginning he held on to some footballs. Now, what we saw is a professional quarterback throwing footballs to wide receivers. And is Jerry Jeudy really a wide receiver one? We're going to find out. See, we're going to find out in these games, and it's going to be because we don't want to win 4 games. We don't want to win 6 games. We want to win 1 or 2 games because we want to have a chance to draft a franchise quarterback that Joe Flacco can teach next year and bring along. So you know what? There were definitely some moral victories in the game with Sampson, with the kid from Bowling Green, Fannin. Is that his name, right, Ed?
Yes.
So many positives. The loss is irrelevant. I'd rather them play hard. They were disciplined. I didn't see people jumping off sides. I want to see Kevin Stefanski run a disciplined football team. And that's what I saw out on the field. The score is irrelevant to me. I don't give a shit what the score is at the end because I want a high draft pick next year.
No. Well, that was well argued, well put together, and coherently thought out. Now, Lana, I will go to you as the judge here, and you will have to declare a winner because I don't want to.
I'm Judge Lana. Yeah. No, gosh, that was really good from both of you. But I believe
Thank you. I'm only one beer in, that's why.
What?
I'm only 1 beer in, that's why. If you had asked me this in another beer, Andy would win for sure.
And I do believe Andy has won. He threw out all kinds of truths about us tonight that I can't deny. I'm gonna go with Andy this week.
Man, and I was almost gonna compliment your hair tonight. You blew that.
Now, if you would have complimented Kevin Stefanski's hair,
you blew the new hairdo compliment.
Well, if I was judging, Roger, if it makes you feel any better, I would have picked you. I do like your Honolulu Blue cup. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
it is nice.
Shit.
Remember when Sherry was the judge?
Yes. You're just mad, Andy, because you went to the game and you honestly thought you're gonna win it.
I will say, obviously, I was just arguing because we have to take the position. But if we're gonna lose a game, I would much rather lose it because of a fucking kicker, because that's easy.
Right.
So the team played great. I was proud with a lot of things from that game. The problem is, though, we don't want to start 0-6, and I don't know how many winnable games.
Well, don't get
there
too
are.
hey, we got spit, sip, chug. Don't go too
Oh,
far.
that's
with
right.
that thought. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
fair
Right.
enough.
We can't get
Yeah.
too far ahead of
See,
that.
and we
So you
think
want
alike,
Andy.
Andy. We think
Yeah.
alike.
This
here.
is the one you had to win, and Miles is back. He doesn't want to think about next year. These young guys, they want to feel like they're part of something that's happening, that's going on the way up. But hey, all we got to do is come back against Baltimore and step it up.
That's all,
scared.
Andy. Hey, that's it. That's all
Hey.
I got to do.
Scared.
We usually split against Baltimore every year, so.
True. That
Anyway.
is true.
All right. Well, thank you. First of all, Roger, it was a good competition, but Lana was the
Yeah.
judge. Ed was just
Yes.
doing that to be nice, so I did
Yeah,
kick
I
your
was.
ass.
I was.
And
I
I was,
respect her
you know,
decision. I'm
yeah,
just not going
I-
to compliment the new hairdo.
point is, you're a bigger loser than the Browns.
You know what it was? Is I tuned in last night. To Bougie Sports, and I watched the podcast. And when I first tuned in, I'm like, "Who's that up in the corner? Who's the young girl up in the corner?" So there goes your compliment. I blew it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mike Crutchfield. I did stay awake that entire game. Dallas Cowboys, not so much. I think I nodded off in the second, maybe third quarter. But you know what? That game was so bad, that opener. I was the lucky one for
Terrible.
missing like half of that game.
Isn't that more reason, everyone, because of the lightning, that the Browns should build a dome? Because, with an outdoor air stadium, I mean, with weather elements like that would not have happened. Right? Right?
Mm.
I don't know, but I think MC Lawrence is the real loser here.
MC, I feel you on that one.
You're jealous that you weren't chasing a
I said it.
discarded beer through the beauty lot while you're watching the wedding.
In the
That's
middle
quite
of a
adventures
wedding.
right there. I'm proud of that fact.
Yeah.
I've done way worse for beers in Vegas, let me tell you. All right.
Jerome Ford wouldn't have got it. So
Yeah, that's true. All right.
This is true.
Should we move it along to Spit Sip Chug?
yeah, we can do that. We can
Yes.
do that. We will move it
Yes.
along to Spit, Sip, Chug, a game with so much claim and fame. And yes, I did give it its name, Spit, Sip, Chug, a game where I will say a statement. It is a statement, not a question, so don't question my statement. If you heavily agree with that statement, you will chug. If you don't like that statement at all, you will spit like Andy does on the floor and makes his wife clean it up. What a bad husband he is. And if you're kind of lukewarm on it, you'll just take a sip. Is Roger allowed to sip tonight? Andy, Lana, what are we thinking?
I
Remember
almost
we
won
played,
that
we
last
played that
night.
game and
We
he
did
lost.
play that game, Andy.
So
Oh,
no,
yeah, that's right. He's not.
no sipping.
Yeah.
He's got to earn the right to sip.
He's got to earn
That's
it.
right.
Okay. All right. Well,
I almost won the last thing. I was close
yeah,
to winning. That didn't hurt it.
yeah. Well,
Jesus.
you almost beat
What do I
Oklahoma.
gotta do?
So I
Let
will go.
Crutch decide. Hey, ask Crutch.
It's already been decided.
Yeah. All right.
Hi,
Well,
Jerry.
Andy kind of alluded to it earlier on, which is great because we think alike, and that's wonderful. But I will start with you, Lana,
Sherry.
on
There's
this,
Sherry.
on the
Okay.
statement.
Oh, yeah.
And
Hi,
that statement
Sherry.
being, the Browns losing week 1 will snowball into a long losing streak. Uh-oh. Sip. Oh,
No, I'm spitting.
oh, fake out.
I do not. No, I do not believe that they're going to snowball into a long losing streak at all. I like Andy said, we could split Baltimore. We could go. Let me tell you something. We need to go into Baltimore on Sunday, like I said in our message, pissed. That town is celebrating our downfall 30 years ago. Okay. So we need to go in there and show them who's boss and take back our name, take back the goddamn Cleveland Browns.
Mm.
So I think, I have faith. We're going to go in there. We're going to be mad. We're going to win. And I think we're going to beat the Dolphins. I think we're in the future. We've got it. We've got it.
Okay.
Packers.
All righty. All righty then. Wow.
Okay.
Roger, follow that one, Roger.
Succinct.
Man, I got a chug.
What? Don't put that curse on Kevin.
As much as Joe Flacco, if anybody can go into Baltimore and beat them, it'd be Joe Flacco. You know what I mean? We got that in our pocket. But losing week, that was the only win I saw until like week 9 or something when I looked at the schedule. I don't think we have the talent. I think it's going to snowball into, I think we're going to be 0-7 before we, when's the bye? Yeah, I think it's going to snowball.
I don't remember.
We needed that win, and
week 8 or something, week 9 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not
Dawg
as
Chug.
early as last season.
The first week of November. So Andy.
Yeah, if you think, first of all, it's one of Kevin Stefanski's MOs is that he wins games that we have no business being in. It's freakish, and he does it all the time. It doesn't matter if we have a quarterback that was playing Pee Wee football 2 weeks ago. They still somehow gut it out and get it done. They also play really, really well in divisional games. They outplayed the Bengals, a team that has substantially more talent than we do. I think this team is better than majority of fans give them credit. It's just, we're still cratered a little bit from that horrific trade and undoing all of it.
Oh.
But I like where we're at. I love this
on me.
Draft class. I love I think this team is coached better. They seem to have like a little hop to their step in this game. All over the field, they were doing pretty amazing things. I mean, my goodness, the rookies showing out and making these tough catches and getting upfield. That was such a treat to see in game 1. When did we ever see, offensive rookies making a big impact week 1? So I don't know. I don't know that we're going to beat Baltimore and, Green Bay. We're going to be another big, heavy dog, but I think we are going to win, hopefully 2 of these games out of the next 6. And if they could do that, then I think that 7 win range is definitely attainable. And I think if we can do that, even though that's a shitty record, I think most of the city's going to feel like they're trending in the right direction, and next year could be special. So I'm not giving up on that quite yet. I think they are going to come back and win maybe 2 of these next 5 games. And that's sort of, that's the floor for me. Get that done.
I want to change my answer.
Oh, I'm spitting.
I'm already out on the plank with the Guardians. I'm not going out there with the Browns too. Never mind. Go ahead. Ed, sorry.
I'm going to sip. I think the problem, well, not the problem, but I mean, what do you consider a long losing streak in the National Football League?
Sure.
If you're a good team, a long losing streak would be 2 games because that could be 3 weeks before you win again.
16.
Yeah, but when you're the Cleveland Browns, like to Andy's point, you win 2 out of the first 6 games or whatever the case may be. That wouldn't be a long losing streak in this scenario, and that's why I'm sipping on that one. I do see wins possibly. I mean, they could win in Baltimore. They're not going to win in Baltimore, guys. They're not going to do that. But they play the Lions. I mean, they got the Vikings. I mean, I don't know, the Steelers. They got the Patriots and Dolphins, and they're winnable games. It's the NFL. They're winnable games. So I think the definition of long, in terms of what the Cleveland Browns are going to do this year, it's going to be a long season if you're expecting them to get wins. But to Andy's point, the rookies showing up and showing out, especially in week 1, that was fun. As bad as it sucked to lose, there's some hope and some promise there, and it was fun to see. So I think that will kind of mitigate the long losing as what it could possibly be. But in that, we will move on to statement number 2.
Oh, God.
And I like this one. And we'll start with you, Andy, because Roger is MIA.
Roger left the show.
The Browns defense will look this good all season. What I mean this good, I mean as good as they did in week 1.
Well, okay, so can we frame that up a little bit? Like, what does that mean for all 17 games, or does that mean
but just roughly? I mean, not as a season as a whole, but do you think they can continue and play as great as they did? Maybe not as great, but
sure. Taking the injury caveat out.
Yeah. Yes.
And I think this is a deep defense. Maybe secondary is a little shallow, but yeah, I think they've got the horses. I think they got the game plan. I think they will continue to keep us in games and keep things close. I mean, we were 12.5-point dogs against Baltimore. And I know they're an explosive team, but I would take that spread all day. In fact, if we get to
Or
that,
you, Andy?
well, yeah, I already have taken that spread, to be honest.
Yeah.
But in our game, we're going to play a little bit where we make our picks. That's going to be my pick because they, I don't think any team's going to blow out the Browns with this defense. I think teams are going to play us very conservatively, like the Bengals seemed to do. They didn't want to lose that game, I felt, more than they were trying to take chances. And I think that will be the approach against this defense. So, I think this defense is going to be, pretty up there. Maybe I don't want to call them elite, but I would say certainly top 10, and maybe we could talk in that top 5 range. I think that's pretty realistic, presuming they stay healthy. So I am going to chug on that.
Nice. I will follow that sentiment with a chug of my own. I think the Browns defense, if you look at the secondary, then you got the linebackers, and you got obviously the D line. They play complementary football, and when you got Mason Graham and you got the other D liners, holding it down besides Myles Garrett, that's a nice sign. Then you got Carson Schlesinger, the rookie, getting it done, and then you look at Newsome and Ward. What Joe Burrow said is the 2 best defensive backs tandem wise in the National Football League. Now, like I said, they got to stay healthy, but if they do that. I don't know how they're not a top 10, and maybe to Andy's point, maybe a top 5 defense. So I'm chugging on that all day. Lana.
I'm chugging as well. Kind of a little sentiment of what Andy said, of a little pep in their step as well. Even though we didn't really see everybody, in preseason, you still saw that secondary was looking really strong. I'm like, wow, I put them up against, that's not even our first line, So Sunday, I thought, wow. I mean, they look a little bit more disciplined and together than they did last season. Same coach under Schwartz, but something seems different. They seem like they have it more together than because last season I was like, where's the defense that was here last season? They kind of fell apart in places last year. So I'm very, very optimistic, again, barring any, that they're going to do very well this season.
Nice.
Roger.
Thank you.
I thought I missed my turn. I'm not allowed to sip, right?
You are not allowed to sip.
I think I either have a bat or a very big moth in the basement, or just coal room in the back.
I think it's a bat.
That's why I left. I think it's a bit. I hope it's not a bat. Anyway, all right. You know what? This all depends on the offense. You know what I mean? Because the defense can be this good all season with a good offense. They have the talent. They have the depth. They have the defensive line, the front 7. Schlesinger is amazing. You know what he is?
Yes.
He is a polished JOK. He doesn't get sucked in. JOK would get sucked in, but with his speed, he'd be able to
make up for it.
Just make up for that with his speed. Where Schlesinger is more of
He's a better spy. I think he's a better spy.
More polished. I can't imagine the 2 of them back there, in a 5-2 front 7 would be ridiculous, man, with those 2 guys if he can ever get healthy. So it all depends on the offense. If they can move the ball, burn some clock, and keep the defense off the field. And then, we could be a top 5 defense if that happens. But it all hinges on the offense. If they can move the football.
Is that a chug?
And stay on the field. So what is that? A chug?
That's a chug. That's a chug. That means we're all chugging now. We're all chugging. Wow, I like that. We got consensus, as they call it, consensus on that.
Look at us.
Yes, who would have thought, right? Who would have thought? Andy and I thinking alike too much. That's crazy. But that will move us to statement number 3. And this one's a little bit more divisive, but not too bad. But it's only because he played so well. The rookie Harold Fannin Jr. So Harold Fannin Jr. will make David Njoku gone in Cleveland sooner than we think. We'll start with you, Roger.
Can't sip on that. I'm going to spit.
Okay.
I'm going to spit because I think they're 2 different types of tight ends. I think they're using Njoku more to get him into the seams and longer patterns. He seems to be running longer patterns where Fannin is running H-back type plays and he's playing fullback and he's a safety valve. No, I think the two of them can coexist just like they had in the murderer Hernandez and in New England. You know what I mean? I think two tight ends with that almost the one that almost is a hybrid wide receiver, and then you got one that's a hybrid fullback. I think that's a perfect mix of talent for your tight end room right there. I think they both can get plenty of yardage with Joe Flacco, a veteran quarterback. So we'll see. But I think there are two different skill sets at the tight end position. So
okay, all right.
Andy. Or no, what did I do? I spit on it.
You spit, yeah.
Yeah, you spit.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, Kevin Stefanski loves his tight ends, and we've got.
Does he have a tight end, Lana? Kevin himself?
He does, and he does love them.
Okay.
Wow. And he's got he's got one established, great tight end, and I think he's got another one that's going to be pretty special. I would watch Bowling Green games last season just because he was so electric on the field. He was their entire offense, and it was so fun watching the first game as a member of the Cleveland Browns. He did the same. I got to hand it. Tommy Reese did an outstanding job. He was using the defense was covering Njoku so much that it left Fannin open. So many opportunities. They were easy catches sometimes, and he did a fantastic job. I know he had the big drop, but in Sampson too, I know I'm getting a little off topic, but they didn't really throw to him a lot in the preseason, but clearly that was a big part of their game plan. Kind of cool. I'm really excited about the job Tommy Reese did, and again, another reason I'm optimistic this offense can continue to get better. But yeah, I don't think it's going to be like all of a sudden Fannin becomes such a great tight end. We move off of Njoku. Njoku's still fantastic. I think they're going to keep both these guys around for a while. I think they're going to extend Njoku. I'm here for it. I love both of them. And so what am I doing? I'm spitting.
Wow. I'm going to spit as well. Whatever. Okay. Whatever. I can't ever compete with Andy on that. But I definitely wanted to pose this because I did think we could get consensus on this. And if we do, we are chugging. But I like Roger. Oh my God. It's like we actually have an expert analysis right there, Roger. You were like in that movie Old School when Will gave
I love that
answer.
Movie.
I'm in a fucking zone tonight.
Yeah, he's in the fucking zone, right? And we're all benefiting tonight. But I couldn't have gave a better answer myself on that one. So I'm not going to waste any more time. I'm spitting on that one, Lana.
I'm spitting too. So that was a quick spit. No, but I agree. Like you're right. Like we said, Roger said it perfectly. They're both very strong in their own way. And I just heard this debate on the radio just yesterday, I think it was.
Really?
And they were saying the same thing that, we have a need for both of them. They're both strong. They're both great. We can't go wrong. We're going to extend Njoku. So I think, yeah. And you know what? Just like Drew said, we got to keep Njoku and Flacco together. They're in love.
Yes, they are. But you know what we are doing right now? We are
you know what? The biggest problem. Oh, we all chugging on that one. The biggest thing is our wide receivers need to step up because the only guy they're going to double is Njoku on the longer routes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where our wide receivers have to,
now,
Njoku can't be our most talented guy downfield, is what I'm saying.
Last thing I'll say on this, because I did want to mention this about Fannin. Did you guys like the Wildcat with Fannin? I thought that was kind of weird because he's not. What is the point of that if there's no threat of him throwing it? I didn't understand that a little bit. Maybe that was a little bit, but whatever. I do like to see the multiple stuff that they were doing. Shout out Crutch.
Yes.
Hey now. All right.
Real Mike.
And this one is the last statement is for Roger. I'll start with me though this time. I hate that this had to happen tonight, but
Oh no.
the Guardians will make the playoffs. Andy and I, we've killed the Guardians how many times? And they win 5 in a row. This is the third time they won 5 games all year. They couldn't get to 6. They lost a heartbreaker tonight to Kansas City 4-3. They can still win 3 out of 4 tomorrow. National game on Fox regular TV tomorrow. It's a national game tomorrow. Oh, gosh. I'm going to sip on this because I can't kill them yet. But here's the problem. They fight. But every other damn team kept winning. Seattle keeps winning and all these other teams that get so hot, but it's hard at the end. And then when you're trying to make up these games, I don't know what tonight's loss will do in the wild card standings. Hopefully the other teams lose or do something. But, those 2 games in the loss column with only, 18 games to go now, I think, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's a thin margin. So I'm still sipping. There's still hope, but we shall see. Lord Baseball will be after Lana. Go ahead, Lana.
I'm going to sip too. I mean, they have the White Sox coming.
Yeah.
And then the Tigers again. Now, they haven't been doing all that fabulous. But the Rangers, oh, God.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, you guys. I don't know.
Yeah.
They have shown in the past where they can turn it around and all of a sudden you're like, holy shit, we're here. We're making these October ready t-shirts. We're all running around town, and it's great. But I don't know. I'm not feeling it this year's, but that's why I sip though. Cause I could be wrong. We could see them rebound from this.
Yeah. Nice. Roger.
Man.
See, he can't
because
sip.
I can't sip. I got to chug.
That's right. He can't.
I got to chug because I put a tweet out today that there's a lot of people out there that don't realize exactly what this team has accomplished this year with everything that's fucking hit them. They lost the best closer in baseball. All right. They lost their number 3 starter. Let's put him at number 3.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Injuries. And with everybody gets injuries, you can't use injuries as excuse. But everything that they've just been so resilient, man. One thing about the Cleveland Guardians and the organization, the Cleveland baseball, is every other year is when they produce. They take a down year, they reevaluate their talent.
The Browns kind of do that too.
I didn't think they would, and that's for me, the whole strike thing sped everything up. I had 2026 as their season from 2026 to 2028 for their real window to compete. But man, Ed, you said it, man. Everybody in the playoff, teams are winning, and it's just Detroit. Here's the big thing. Detroit yesterday 10-1 to beat the Yankees. Tonight they're winning 11-1 in the bottom of the fucking ninth. The New York Yankees payroll is $250 million fucking dollars, and everybody that gets on their little fucking soapbox and bitches about Dolan not spending money. Look at the Yankees right now are losing 11-1 to the fucking Detroit Tigers. Which, if the Yankees, they're $250 million or whatever they're spending, I don't even know what they're spending.
Deshaun Watson money.
If that was producing, then we would have a shot because Detroit wouldn't be winning. Because right now they're kind of slumping, but they're playing the Yankees, who they come in, they show up in 27 cabs and they leave in 27 fucking cabs, and that's always been the way it is in New York ever since. Who fucking said that? Probably Joe Torre. Somebody said that back in I think it was back in the 30s. And that's the way New York is. If they squeak into the playoffs and they're kind of in the mode right now where they're evaluating and they're making moves. I don't know, man. They're playing with so much heart. I got to stop paying attention to them because they go on win streaks when I do that. The last couple of days I've been so busy, I haven't paid attention, and they were winning like 4 in a row. They won 5 in a row. Then the last 2 days I pay attention. Then we lost. So maybe I should just stop paying attention.
Thanks, Roger. Hey, Cleveland, thank Roger for it. Thank Roger.
The beer's kicking in now, just so everybody knows. The 9.5s are kicking in.
Thank you, Roger. It's my turn now, so you can shut the fuck up.
All right.
One of these. It's very simple. Roger said it. If he stopped paying attention, we'd win every game. But he can't help himself. He loves his team too much, so he's gonna keep watching, and he's gonna fuck him over.
Yeah.
So thanks, Roger. Thanks for blowing it for all of Cleveland.
My fault.
Honestly,
You
though, I have said this from the beginning of the season. This is a weird year for the Guardians. They have hearts, as Roger said. They have talent. They just can't keep it up. They win a huge stretch of games and then they lose a huge stretch of games. So they're gonna like every time we ignore this team and write them off, they come back and they say, "Fuck you for writing us off. Look how close we are."
Right.
But they can't get over the hump, and they won't.
I know. We had the funeral 3 months ago.
I love that the team doesn't give up. That's a great sign for the future. But I'm not going to hate on this team when they don't make the playoffs because they're not going to. But I like where they're headed.
Headed home. And that will conclude another rousing edition of Spit, Sip, Chug. Thanks, everyone.
That was rousing.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
All right, you got a rapid fire?
I do. It is time. And Lana, it's your time.
My time again?
Yeah,
All
well, that's called life.
You
right?
hairdo and all.
That's called life.
That's called life. All right, Lana, you are going under rapid fire. You have 3 seconds to answer. If you're about to say something else, don't fucking do it.
I can't, but I'm Italian.
It's simple.
Okay, well, all right. Are you confident Dylan Gabriel can win games if needed to?
Yes.
Will Judkins make a difference with the running game?
Yes.
Are the Browns cursed?
Yes.
Will Myles Garrett get 18 sacks this year?
Yes.
Do the Browns have the best DBs in the NFL?
Yes.
How many wins for the Browns?
11.
Is Aaron Rodgers back?
No.
Will the Steelers make the playoffs?
No.
Is Josh Allen the best player in the league?
Yes.
Are the Chiefs finally just good and not great?
Yes.
And finally, if Baltimore wanted a second team, would you be okay with this version of the Browns moving and Brook Park getting an expansion team in 2029?
No.
And you are off rapid fire.
Oh.
I'm sticking with my
Oh, so-
11. I'm sticking with my
I
11.
liked it because you had like some of the same questions, but I wanted to see if you were going to change any because of the what happened in week 1. So that's why I didn't change them.
Nope. I'm
The
sticking in
Brook
it.
Park Barons. The Brook Park
Brook Park
Barons.
Barons. Brook
Did you
Park
guys
Brook
see?
Park. The Brook Park Pilots.
Ooh, I like that. There you go. The Jets.
Brook Park
We'll take the Jets.
Brook-
We'll take the
Brook
Brook
Park
Park Jets.
Oh, we got to do the Jets.
We'll take the Jets. We'll steal
And I
them
have
from
to
you.
say that about Josh Allen. He gave me 56 points my fantasy.
Yeah, that's hard. Yeah, you gotta love that. You gotta love that.
Yeah.
Haley Steinfeld, way to go. That's your man, right? Haley.
Yeah. Good for her.
Yeah.
But anyway.
I have Googled NFL games this year against the spread because I feel that we're going to get back into the greatest pool that's never been won.
Oh,
What, we're
yeah.
3 years into it?
Never won.
Mhm.
Never been won. The greatest pool that's
With
never been won.
us picking, I don't see that changing, but we'll see. We'll see.
Okay.
Well, this is called filler time, and so
We got a pick?
We got it. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Andy wasn't here last week, so we didn't do week 1. We didn't pick our games. We
Yeah.
do it we did what 2? That's what I'm saying. Is this year 3 that we're starting, Andy, or did we just do it last
I
year?
think this is your this is clearly your
4?
Yeah.
and we've never
All right.
won. But
We've never won.
today's the week. We're gonna need a 5th pick, and there's only 4 of us on. So the first one in the comment to make a team, we'll put you in the running.
Yeah.
So here's the game. We're making a pick 'em against the spread. It could be NFL, it could be college, any upcoming game this week. You can pick the team, and if they win, that counts as 1 bullet. If we get all 5 bullets correct, we win a share of the prize. It's a lot of money. Could be a lot of money, depending on how many winners there are. And I have signed us up for this. I've paid the money for this, and it doesn't matter if we win. I'm going to pay out the 5 of us that win. So, with all that being said,
That's a lot.
Trying to get trying to get the picks up.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Okay.
It doesn't matter though. Hold on, I'll just do it on my phone. So here's the deal. We need a who wants to start? We usually let if anyone in the audience wants to yell out a pick, we'll just record that. But let's start with Lana.
Okay, what am I doing?
So any NFL game this week,
Okay.
any college game this week, you can ask me. I'll let you know the spread.
The Commanders Packers game.
No, Thursday night, Amazon.
Thursday night football. The Packers are giving 3.5 to the Commanders, and this is awesome because if you lose this game, we're all off the hook.
It don't matter, right? Yeah, that's true.
I can't go against the Commanders. I don't know why.
Okay.
All right, so you're
I'm-
taking the
That's a
Commanders
good
I'm
idea.
going Commanders.
3.5.
Yeah.
I like it.
I just
And-
can't. Jane Daniels. Dang.
All right, well, this sucks. Crutch just said he's picking OU with the points. They're getting a lot.
Watch me too. I'm taking OU with the
Oh,
point.
Well,
boy,
no,
here
no,
we
Crutch
go.
already took it.
No,
Now you gotta pick
I'm
something
not.
else.
I'm not taking it.
All right, hold
I
on.
wish I. Damn, what a-
Ohio. Where are you, Ohio?
OH.
When do they play?
Saturday, 7:30, Peacock.
Oh.
There they are. It's actually at 7.
Oh, they say
Ohio
that.
State's giving, of course, 31 points. So Crutch thinks
Wow.
Ohio is going to come within 31 points of Ohio State.
No,
I think that's-
that's
That line is so crazy that he's got to be right. Like, because I think a lot of money's going to go on the other side. So
all
I
right.
kinda like it.
All right.
Guess.
I'm in with Crutch.
Ohio. Okay, Roger. Now you.
Man, there's so many games that I'm going to take the Patriots over the Dolphins. I got 1.5. The Dolphins are getting 1.5. Is that what you got?
Patriots. Okay, Patriots are actually getting.
Giving.
Yeah. So it says a point here, but they only do half points. So it'll either be a
I
point. and a half
want the
or a half
Patriots. The Patriots are going to beat the Dolphins.
point. Okay.
Yeah.
0.5. Ed.
We Saturday at noon. We got Wisconsin and Alabama. What's the spread on that one?
At noon. Let's see here. Wisconsin.
And
Okay.
19, like,
Alabama is giving 20.5 points.
20.5. Well, give me the Crimson Tide. I think Ty Simpson and Kalen DeBoer and all the Bama Blitz. I think they get it done over Luke Fickell and the Badgers.
You're going
All right.
against the Big Ten? Ed? Yeah.
And I am taking the Browns plus 11.5. I think defense makes it a closer game than that. We ultimately will lose.
Mm.
Hopefully I'm wrong on that point, but I don't think we're going to lose by 12 or more. So I will take the Brownies, and we got them locked in. Let's go.
We're locked in.
Go Browns.
Go
Browns.
Okay, cool. Wait, sorry. All right. Now we have, let's see. What else do we have?
I wanted to bring this up, Andy, because I know it was brought up in our little chat, but it's been brought upon by the media in Cleveland. Should Kevin Stefanski talk about the Browns' history with the players to get them fired up for the game? My take on it is no, the players don't give a shit, and I think it's a moot point. But Roger and Lana and Andy, I would love to hear what you got to say about this.
All right. I have a lot to say on this, but does anyone want to go first?
I already said it, kind of, that I think he should get them, worked up. They're out here celebrating. We need to ruin their good time. They ruined our good time 30 years ago. So I think we go in there and take them out. We have to. Kevin has got to get them riled up.
Roger, what are your
No matter
thoughts
how
on
he
this
does it.
one?
I think Kevin Stefanski should have me come down and talk to them about the day of Red Right 88 when my mom wouldn't let me go and I ran away from home because it was too cold outside. And I could tell them about the passion that Cleveland Browns fans have and explain to them what it meant when this city's heart was ripped out of their chest. And he should have me in the locker room grabbing them and just getting it through their head how fucking much we hate the city of Baltimore, which is, if you've ever been to Baltimore, it's a fucking cesspool. Don't go to Baltimore. If you
riddled
ever
with crime.
travel,
It's actually worse than
you
Cleveland.
lay over in
It is.
Baltimore, don't fucking go. Stay on the airplane. Don't get out. You'll get robbed. You'll get beat. You'll get mugged.
You will get killed
The
there.
whole city is a fucking toilet bowl. The fan base, they're bastards. You know what? This is like me celebrating 30 years ago some criminal activity that I got locked up for, because that's what they did. They came in and stole a fucking team in the middle of the night. It's like me going over to my neighbor and saying, I love your car. I'm going to take it and drive it and park it in my driveway in the middle of the night. And in the morning, it's my fucking car. You thieving fucking bastards. Fuck Baltimore. Fuck the Ravens. Fuck Art Modell. I hope he rots in hell. And Mike White, you cocksucking prick. On your fucking vineyard, you libtard fucks are the ones that ruined the fucking Browns and lost the fucking Browns in the first place. You assholes. Hey, Ed, make a clip of that.
Oh, I will.
I'll send it to Kevin. Again.
And Andy, you said you had a lot. I follow that one.
Roger, I agree with most of what you said. I think that was well said. And yes, fuck Art Modell. Fuck the city of Baltimore. I can't stand Baltimore fans.
Fuck
I don't
them.
like the city.
It's a
I don't like
fucking hole.
but I don't like the city because their fans are douchebags. The fact that this idea that they stole the Browns is kind of retarded. Art Modell was a fucking prick to this city and fucked us over. And you know, props to Baltimore for saying, hey, we'll take an NFL team. They lost their team to the Colts. They got a team from us. I don't necessarily give ill will to the fans for the fact that they were awarded a team. They threw a bag of money at a piece of shit and it all worked out. This whole idea that I should be pissed off because they're doing the 30-year anniversary that the media is just out there promoting incessantly. First of all, this has been I've known about the fact that they were doing this a month ago, and it was annoying then.
But now they're mad now,
fucking
right?
cricket about it until we're on game week, and now everyone's doing their little sound bites. Oh, it's shameful what they're doing. Fuck you all in the media. You're all a bunch of assholes. What is Baltimore supposed to do? Not fuck us over because they're the better team and we're the pathetic little Weasley Browns. Of course they should do this the week we're there. They have the right to do it because they have scoreboard over us. They kick our ass. They're a better football. They might go to the Super Bowl this year, and we're dealing with the terrible decision of trading for Deshaun Watson. At the end of the day, I want my team to act good and make good decisions and win games. I'm angry at the Browns for failing that. I could give two shits that the Ravens are gonna throw a victory celebration the week we're there. What should they do? Wait till week 4 when we're not there? Does that make any sense at all? It's the home opener. That's the time they want to celebrate.
Blame the NFL for scheduling it.
Maybe it's the NFL's fault, but
that's their
I don't even care about that. We are the pathetic team that has barely had a pulse for the 30 years since they left. And that's not us. So do better, Browns, and then we can start fucking over the Steelers and the Ravens and the Bengals when they come to our town. Yeah. That's the right mentality to have. We're all a bunch of fucking losers, and I'm sick of it.
Nice.
Me too.
Don't be a cuck.
All right.
That was lovely.
Great rant. I love it, Andy. Great rant.
Andy, close it down. Andy, close it down.
Close down. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, 34 seconds.
Thank you, Steve. I agree with you. Yeah, Roger's more
True.
sensible. I just get so irritated when I listen to these media people. Just
So annoying.
Who
Thank
said that?
Moni.
I missed that. Put
Steve.
that back up.
Steve.
Ah, Steve, I love Steve.
I
Anyway.
like Steve. He's funny.
Well, good. Go ahead, go get your attention, get your little sound bites. Sound
And
it
with
out.
that, Steve, you are the contributor of the night. How about that, right? Yeah.
Steve,
Congratulations.
you send your address to the Dawg Chug DMs, and we're gonna get out a $6.99 T-shirt from Acme Fresh Market, the home of Johnny Football Sherbet ice cream, baby.
Nice.
Yummy.
All right. Well, I can honestly say that I came into this a little just feeling weird and overwhelmed, but this has been a fun hour. So
I feel better.
Fuck, man.
thank
Yeah.
the three of you. I thank all of the people posting comments. We're all here. We're doing it together. And
We
please,
didn't make our
just because you don't agree with the way I said it or the way Roger said it, don't write us off. Just let's debate. Let's talk. That's what
Yeah.
we need to do.
Yeah.
Charlie was I loved, even if I didn't agree with everything he said, he just wanted to talk it out. And we should be anyone that just wants to talk, even if you don't agree with what they're saying. That's a wonderful thing. And I wish more Americans
Yeah.
could hear
Debate
that
over
message.
violence. Debating over violence. Yep.
Yeah. So anyway, thank you, everybody.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Lana, thank you for your new hairdo. You look beautiful. Ed, thank you
You're
for
welcome.
keeping the show running.
Thank you, sir.
You're so good. Roger, thanks you for your passion.
And
Love
your
it.
9.5% beers.
Yes,
Under 9.5% beers. And look, we got a tough one this Sunday.
we do. We can do it.
Excited to tune in. And it's going to be on the BTV because I'm going to have the Jacksonville Jaguars play the Cincinnati Bengals on the ATV because fuck the Jacks. I do want that draft pick. All right. And with that, drink them if you got them. Go Browns.
Go Browns!
Go Browns.
Browns.